So today I'm going to be hiking at Bonshaw Provincial Park, which is about a 45-minute drive from where I live, so it's pretty close, depending on what you're used to doing for travel times for things. But there's a lot of hills. I have not been there in 2 or 3 years. Like, I've driven through there, but I haven't gone hiking there. So it's going to be exciting to get out on my day off, enjoy the weather. Hopefully the sun will pick up and we don't get rain, but if not, it'll still be fun. So yeah, it's going to be good to see that place again and kind of remind myself of what's there and maybe go out there again this summer. But we'll see how things go today. So, made it to Bonshaw. The way the provincial park kind of goes is it's right beside the highway. You get to drive a bit. There's a few inclines on the way here if you're coming from this way. If you're going the other way, there's more hills and stuff that you can drive over. So yeah, so the way the park goes, there's a little play area over there. So if you have kids, you can bring them and they'll enjoy it. Or if you're wanting to go more hiking, that goes down into that. So I figured I'll get started and then show you some more along the way. So here's the beginning of the trail right here. You can see the ground is nice and gravel. There's some roots you're going to want to watch out for just so you don't trip along them. You've got park signs here at different parts of the trail, just kind of showing you where you're at. It's nice and wooded. You see the tint of PEI's red dirt. Trails are pretty well kept. On the drive out here, I saw 2 bald eagles at 2 different places. So might get to see a few different animals today, which would be exciting. It's about 18 degrees Celsius, so it's a great temperature for being out and hiking. Only need a light jacket if you run warm. I have my backpack with trail mix, chocolate, and my water. Here's one example of things you can watch for on the trail is the little post here. So if you go straight, it's the main trail, and then there's other little ways you can go there to take a different route. Today I'm just going to stick to the main trail, at least for right now. If it gets to an interesting point where it breaks off, I'll probably take that way, because it'll probably be more fun than just staying to the main trail. But yeah, the last time I was here, it was with friends and they had a stroller. Would not suggest doing that because there's a whole bunch of roots on the ground and it makes for a very bumpy ride. So only a few minutes into the trail, you come to this little inlet here, and you can, I'm not sure if you guys can hear the water over the speakers, but you can see it over there. Kind of boggy here. We have had some rain recently, so not sure what it's normally like, but you wouldn't want to go wading in there, that's for sure. Here's a better view of the water. There's even a bench you can sit on, a little steep, and either like water damage or something from water running down kind of made an indent there, but really quite pretty. Just a little bit of the trail that you can walk on down there, but not gonna stay here. I'm gonna keep walking along. Reason number 1, you don't want to be dragging something along with you is the roots. Reason number 2 is that the inclines start getting steeper and it would not be very enjoyable if you were hauling something along with you or pushing something. I think this is about where we had decided to turn back last time because of the roots. and the inclines. So, in a little less of a wooded area now, you can actually hear the trucks and cars running along the highway. So I'd say we're pretty close to that. But, you know, all you can see though, looks pretty nice out. I've been walking along the main trail for a little while. That's the highway up there. So again, here's another one of those signs. The main trail. But I'm gonna take a loop off and go up to Owl's Orchard. Here's the map. It's where I would have started, I believe. And that's where we are now. So here, all the way up here. So we'll keep going. It's pretty fun. And look at this awesome tree. I just love how the branches kind of come out from it. So gorgeous. So I'm on my way back now. Owl's Orchard did not turn out to be an orchard after all. Just a trail, so I'm on the part that says it's going towards steps and they don't want bikes on this trail. And I was just like, okay, what's up with that? Now I understand. It is extremely, extremely steep. Not sure if this picks up how steep it is, but it is. And now come the step parts. Whoa. Yeah, it's steep. Okay, yeah, it doesn't show how steep it is, or at least how steep it feels. But here are the steps, down to the bridge, and then some steps up. But it is absolutely gorgeous around here. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, down those steps. And these ones are actually pretty cool. All made out of stone. It's always way harder going upstairs than it is going down them. But I think we should be coming up to another map. Maybe. Nope. No, just saying connect to main trail, right? Yep. Whoop. There's the main trail right there. And we have come to the end of the trail. So that was pretty fun. One point, I got off the main trail and was walking along the river. That was not on purpose, but it happened. But I knew the river flowed along here, so if I just kept walking, then I'd eventually get to the main trail. So I just climbed up the embankment and was on the main trail again. But it has turned out to be sunny, way sunnier than it was. See now, I'm out in the sunlight, and way warmer. I'm roasting and ready to get something to drink. Have water left, but not too much. So I'm just going to show you on the map where exactly it was that I went. So this is where it started there. then went along this trail up here, then went around that there, and I believe it was up through here, because I know I went through Spruce Grove, so it must have been either that way here or that way there, because I went through Spruce Grove, and then came down this way here, went around here, then went along here all the way back. So that was, not sure how many kilometers. 1.5 point, I don't know. Oh, I don't know how many kilometers it was. It was a good distance though, and definitely a trail you would want to take if you want to see different types of terrain, get some good incline in. There's parts where it gets quite steep, parts where it's flat. The routes make a difference. If you come with family or little ones, there's a great park. Not a modern park, but it looks pretty cool. The way they have the swings and stuff set up, they look like logs. Close to the main highway, so if you're traveling from Summerside to Charlottetown or vice versa, you can stop in here, have a picnic, get a good workout in. Definitely recommend. It's a great trail. They do have a washroom here, but that's the park there. It's pretty cool. Lots of maps along the trail that are pretty easy to follow if you want to do it. But definitely a good provincial park. It was a fun day, good weather, and hope you enjoyed getting a tour of Bonshaw Hills Provincial Park with me, because I definitely enjoyed getting to go on a hike on this really great day. Okay. And now, off to go sit in the car in air conditioning to cool down.